We're good.
Okay.
All right. Everforward's all about helping people push through the mindset beliefs to stop idling and to just live a life Everforward.
Awesome.
And a big part of that has been beneficial for me and what I try to carry on to the audience is building your community at the same time.
Awesome.
Building your tribe. So how
I
do
love
we
that.
build our tribe to make them successful, to make us successful, to build this community and to bring everybody to the top with us?
That's such a good question because I've been building my tribe for years.
We don't ever stop, right? Yeah.
We never. No, and that's a model that my husband and I have. So it's collect people because, and maybe that used to sound like, oh, they just collect people, but now it's true. We have to collect people because we're such diverse people that you have so many different facets in your life that what happens is we used to only rely on our spouse, our significant other. We'd rely on our women rely on their children. We rely on our family members. And it's like, you're not going to get everything that you need if you're not constantly reaching out and learning and collecting all these different people for all the different places you're going. And it's this belief that people are on your journey for your entire life is not true. It's almost this belief of really taking the gift of the moment as well and being okay that sometimes relationships have an expiration date and allowing them to leave your life so those other people can come in. And a massive limiting belief or an energy drain can be staying in a relationship so much longer than the expiration date. You're blocking so much energy for this new tribe that's meant to come in because we truly are meant to be connecting with people all of the time. And the fastest way that I have ever seen myself grow, my business grow, my life grow, just perspective and opportunities was to really intentionally seek out people that were different than me.
Yeah.
So easy to get caught in the rut of like...
Get the different perspectives, absolutely, what you're
so
not
powerful.
seeing. Yeah.
And something that I do with that is, even just in my day-to-day life, because I'm introverted by nature. So this was actually like a life challenge for me because I used to think I had to do everything alone.
Yeah.
And even when I got into fitness, like my fitness coach at the time was like, it's lonely at the top. This is a lonely ride. Like, and I just...
That sounds terrible.
It sounds horrible. I was like, well, I don't want to win then. Because
I don't want to get to
it
the
sounds
top,
awful. Right? And those
Yeah.
are limiting beliefs for women because that sounds awful.
Alone, scary,
Alone, judged, scary, like, is it worth it? So for me, it was really understanding, like, these people are what life is all about. It's like what the moments are about. It's how you access a part of yourself that you actually cannot access on your own. So I don't know about you, but I've had some of my biggest aha moments in groups of like 2 or 3 people where your mind is being freaking blown because of what is accessible
all the time
with a group, with what happens in the energy that opens up in a group. So get in groups,
build your community. But I want to go back to something you said that I genuinely believe with all my heart, and that is the seasons of life. And with that come different people in that season. And it's so hard, I think, for people to build your community, build your tribe. You get so invested in the people, so invested in the experience, but then you, like you said, you hold on to it long past its expiration. So what is it like? What would be some ways you say to recognize when it's time to move on to the next season of your life and to leave those people that you collected in that season behind and to build the new one?
So you have to follow the energy, and it's one of the hardest things, but the energy is always going to tell you where it is and where it's not. So, I always in my relationships look for an equal energy exchange in some way. It's not that your whole relationship is going to be equal, but maybe you're feeling an equal energy exchange in one small part of it.
Not like a tit for tat, but like, you're giving as much as you're receiving.
You're not feeling like you want to die after you leave the conversation. You're not like, why am I exhausted? I just compromise. It feels like this. When I leave those conversations, it feels like I compromise myself again. Like I did that to myself again.
We've all been there.
Yeah. And you're not going to be able to help all the people and fulfill your calling and reach your highest potential if you're spending time there. Now, you have to learn that dance because it's a dance and it's not easy. It's like, someone's going to be upset. Someone's going to be upset. So you always have a choice every single day. You're either making someone else upset who on their journey, they might need to go through that. They might actually need to learn something from that relationship that it's not equal and they might need to do a little work, or that, yes, they need the seasons of life too because them holding on to you is also a disservice. So we have to know that everything that's happening is for us, and to only follow the energy. And that's it. Like, that's our guide. That's our guiding principle. And to really make peace with everything else. And that's the tough part. That's why people don't do this journey.
It's tough, and it's not things that aren't easy are the things I think most people shy away from.
Yeah.
But part of this platform is to show you the obstacles and how you can turn them into the way, to turn adversities into advantage, to look at this struggle as through the lens of what is the gift it's teaching me, what am I not seeing versus woe is me, I can't believe this is happening to me, or can't believe this person did this to me. I'm giving, never giving, or not getting anything back. So with that in mind, building your tribe, letting go of it, and then building your next one. How does this collecting people, building your tribe, constantly growing your tribe, how would you say this is an important aspect for people to live a life ever forward?
Well, the current tribe that you're in is not most likely going to support your future self. So it doesn't mean you have to get rid of this tribe. It means you have to build another one that you spend more time in. So a lot of time, I have a lot of tribes that I go and visit not as often, maybe not as often while I'm in the transcending, but tribes truly take you from transition to transcending. So
I like that.
You have to navigate that though. And I'm not saying you have to cut them out. I'm saying you have to build another one that will support your future self. So they're going to pull you to the higher level because you're creating them. You're basically creating this new tribe from your future self, basically. So when you get there, it's kind of like, okay, this is where I want to go. This is who I want to be. This is what I want to do. They're all doing it. What does this look like? So it's the only way. Otherwise, you're going to go back to the beliefs of, well, you're not going to be able to do that. That's not what this tribe looks like. That's not the agreement that this was built on. So you have to go and find people who agree with you, who want to see you reach that potential, who want to celebrate you. And, ultimately, I do believe you'll kind of find an ultimate tribe that grows with you.
And one thing I'll say to kind of end here is what I really love that you said, pulled you in. Not something that was pushing you in this direction, but it has to be this kind of innate sensation, this gut feeling. You should know the direction you're heading is right because you're feeling pulled in it and not pushed.
I love that. Amen.
Lori, thank you so much for your time.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. That was like the best speed round ever.